Collective, this is for all of you guys out there, regardless of your sign. Today, the key message is forgiveness. We are looking at Virgos. You could be born in September, so Virgos or Libra energy. You could also be born in June, so take that as that resonates. It could be a Cancer energy here as well, okay? So I'm going to keep moving forward, and I want to dive into what the universe really want us to know about forgiveness at this time, your journey in relation to forgiveness. Some of you, the thing blocking you moving forward at this time in your life, in your career, to achieve your wildest dreams, to really engage with your higher self, is an element of forgiveness in your life, okay? I really want to dig into that. I'm looking at mothers here. I'm looking at some mothers. I see you. I see some heartbreak as well. I see relationship breaks down. I see you as well, okay? Don't worry. We're going to dive in here and we're going to get what we need. Okay. Okay. Suffering in silence, a lot of you guys here, yeah. Putting your heart on the line, taking a risk, yeah. I see you, Taurus, at the bottom of the deck as well, okay. So, right, the main thing that's coming to me and the main thing that I'm engaging with right now is really understanding what forgiveness is. We can talk about it, we can enact it, we can believe that we've forgiven someone, but our soul will really slap us in the face and say, that's a lie. If you can't be around someone, spend time with someone, trust someone, really let go and fall into oneness with another human being because of their actions and choices in the past, then there's still an element of unforgiveness there, and we have to be really honest about that. It's the honesty that will set us free from when it comes to forgiveness, because you know when we always use that phrase, I can forgive but I can't forget. That's a very fine line to walk between, and you have to independently make a smart decision and go, do you know what, I can forgive but I can't forget. But then what does that mean? Because if you can forgive someone but you can't forget, then you can't actually forget that they done something that made their behavior unforgiving. It's part and parcel. This is how I process the ideology. Stay with me, because this is going to answer a lot of your questions in love. In those of you isolated and alone, those of you who had a best friend, a partner in crime, a ride or die, those of you who have had your heart closed off for years, those of you who don't even want to look at the truth of the situation. If you cannot forget about it, then how can you truly forgive in that situation? I wouldn't say forgiveness. I would say make peace with. Make peace with that unforgiving and that unrelenting memory, that pain, that trauma, that hurt, that upset, whatever it is, you can't forget it. So how much of forgiveness still remains when you can't forget about it? That is a conundrum. Because I know that I cannot carry on acting okay with Tom, Dick and Harry, Sarah, Lisa and Jane, Becca, Jaquan and Latifah. I can't act cool with all of you because I can't forget what you've done. And although internally I want to forgive you because I've been told by my higher self, and not even by my higher self, that would be a lie. My higher self never told me that. But the way in which everyone perceives God to be, God would want us to forgive. God would want us to do this. The holy thing to do is this. The truth of the matter is, at the core of the fucking situation, I can't forgive you. Because I can't forget what you've done to me. And I know it seems right to say, I forgive you. But that's just an ideology and a word, a statement that I'm putting out, trying to be take the moral high ground. Trying to be on my high horse, acting like I have all of that integrity and strength in the now moment to let go. The truth of the matter is, I cannot forget what you put me through. The pain, the struggle, the upset, the trauma, all of it is something I can't forget. I'm sorry, I can't. It's made me who I am. It's changed my outlook on the world. It's changed every construct or element of who I am. It's changed the way I view relationships. It's left me in depression, dark night of the soul, potentially suicidal ideations. It's made me change my whole view of relationships, friendship, family. It's changed my belief system. So it's not something I can just forget about. And forgiveness, although they are two separate words, I'm sorry, but let's break down the word. I forgive. Forgive. So instead of just giving yourself, you forgive. For you, I give. I release, I surrender. I forgive you all of these indiscretions. I forgive you all of these lower vibrational elements that exist inside of me. When we really forgive, it is more of a selfish act, because we are saying, I am going to forgive you all of your wrongdoings so you can be okay. So I can make you feel you are accepted, and your burdens, your wrongdoing is relinquished to that giving energy, and we can move through it. But the truth of the matter is, I can't forget. If we were meant to forget it, we would. Did Jesus go around saying, I forgive this person, I forgive that person? Jesus just said, someone at this table is going to betray me. Bunch of blood clot snakes in the room. That's what Jesus said. Jesus said, some pussy clot at the table, I got to sell me out. I got to sell me short. I got to take me something. Some of you are going to act fake flossing. Some of you are going to act like you love and care about me. Some of you are going to cheat on me. Some of you are going to stab me in the blood clot back. Some of you are not really ride or die like you claim to be. And I know it. Let's not talk about forgiveness anymore. Let's talk about reality. And the only way that we can truly move forward is by making peace with of what we can and cannot forget. I don't need to go around saying, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you. Fuck all of that. I remember, I can't forget, but life goes on. And the beauty of it, right, and why we can remove forgiveness out of the conversation, at least for today, and at least for the collective that don't need to feel guilty because you can't forgive. Forgiveness doesn't make you morally just, yeah? Just because you forgive someone, it doesn't mean you have morals and integrity, and the person who can't forgive doesn't have morals and integrity. That's not how it works either, yeah? Don't be fooled by societal standards. Don't be fooled by the words of the institution, yeah? We all must forgive each other and carry on pushing forward every day. Love thy neighbour, love thy murderer, love thy fake friend, love thy cheating bastard. Nah, son, not today. Another day, but not blood clot today, because I remember how you done me wrong. And actually, when I was sitting there grieving, struggling, I might not be there now, but I remember that, because that shaped who I am today. That drives my fucking chakras forward today. So how am I supposed to forget and just move on when my chakras are functioning based off that programming that you ingrained in me back then when you wronged me in that way? Yeah. Sounding a little bit bitter. Or sounding a little bit liberated. You choose. You absolutely take it and fly a fucking flag with it. Because at the end of the day, it's your mental processing, your mental capacity, your human functioning, your programming. Yeah? All you got to do every single day is wake up and be who you are. Not pretend to be anything else. Not look, dress, adhere to a certain way of living. And only when you can get to a high enough vibration, and it isn't a race, I'm not knocking anyone else's vibration down, everyone's vibration's unique. Everyone's life path is unique. So when I'm screaming, vibration, vibration, reach a vibration, it's not me trying to bring anyone else on the wave. That's how I function optimally. So that's why I go there. That's why I communicate in this way, because this is my destiny, yeah? My ordainment's going to look different to yours. My relationship with divine, with source, is going to be different to yours, and that's okay. That's what fucks up a lot of people on the journey as well, because you're looking at Tom, Dick, Harry, Lisa, Sarah, and Jane again, wondering what they're doing and how they're coming up. Like, Sarah's journey is Sarah's journey. So you might want to look over and be inspired by the way in which Sarah's making her way through the obstacle course. Yeah, this fucking little maze, this labyrinth we call life. She's doing pretty well. The way that the technique that she's using on her feet, the way that she's using her phone, the way that she's using her apps, the way that she's using her software. Oh, she's incredibly gifted. You know what? I might try that technique. But I need to apply it to my model, my program, my hardware, my software. Well, my hardware's different. So actually, my software could benefit from a little update. Maybe we take that from a layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. Let's not talk about blockchains today, because I am obsessed. Anyway, so let's keep moving forward. And I'm just going to pull one card from the tarot deck. And I hope you found this well, guys. It's a bit of a different way to read today, so let me know how you found this. Hit the like if you're resonating. But the main message here is, it ain't about forcing forgiveness. Yeah? Six is coming out. 6 of Pentacles. Now, let me tell you what that means. It's important for you to have equal give and take in relationships. And when you sell yourself short immediately when you choose to forgive someone, and on the surface, in the 3D, but internally you ain't forgiven them, you're still hurt. And do you know what gives me the ick as well? I forgive you. It's fine. It's over. No, I'm over it. But we ain't even had a real intrinsic conversation about it. We ain't even scratched the unsub, the unconscious. We ain't gone anywhere consciously with that information. It's all surface level nonsense. All surface level jibber jabber you're throwing in my face right now. So at the end of the day, you forgive me. Oh, you're over it. Oh, you still love me. I'm still valuable. Oh, we're still besties. Oh, we're gonna get back together. Oh, it's fine. Is it? Is it? Because that's all surface level shit. And at the end of the day, guess what's running our lives every single day? Guess what's driving us forward every single day? Chakras. You think your chakra can hide the truth from you? When you're feeling a little bit off, when you're feeling a little bit icky, when you don't know what's going on, when you're getting a little bit of depression, a little bit of sadness, a little bit of low vibration, guess where that's coming from? That's that forgiveness you claim you have. On the surface, that's that forgiveness mask you're wearing around town when your best mate who fucked your man. Yeah, that one. Yeah. And the truth of the matter is, underneath it all, there's unresolution. That's not resolved. You haven't dealt with that because you're still acting like you're all cool and you're all besties. And the truth of the matter is, what anyone can really do for themselves in this lifetime is own their unforgiveness, own the inability to forget, because the more that you own those narratives is the more likelihood that you will actually forgive, and the likelihood that you will actually forget. But keep walking around wearing a mask, acting like you've forgiven, when internally that broke you and you ain't even repaired from that internally. You ain't even scratched the surface of the inner work to resolve that trauma. Then boy, you're playing around. You're playing a mug's game. You're playing a mug's game. It's not worth it. So all of you, reflect on what you claim to have forgiven, and reflect on anyone else who claims to have forgiven you, and then really assess, is that relationship positive? Is that relationship negative? Is it healthy? I mean, all relationships have positive and negative traits, but understand, how are you feeling chakrally in that situation? Are your chakras high vibing or low vibing? That means, are you in high moods or low moods? Are you feeling positive or negative? Is life treating you great or not? Is the exchange reciprocal and positive, or is it low vibrational and overbearing? That's the truth of the matter. So let me know what you think about that, and I'll be back soon with more.
Spaceman, I always wanted you to get into